Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Alibaba.com E-Business Champions of the Year 2008 Awards Ceremony. My name is Ken, and I'll be your MC this afternoon. First of all, congratulations to the 5 winners, and my thanks to the family members, friends, business people, and media who are here in support of this event today. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. We are gathered here today to honor this group of business people who have displayed trust, honesty, passion, and innovation in their work, and as a result, have achieved outstanding growth and performance for their businesses. These 5 winners, together with the winners from the European and American regions, will compete in August for the 2008 Global E-Business Champions of the Year Award, held in Hangzhou, China. In addition to our winners, we are also very proud to have our honorable panel of judges here today to preside over the award ceremony. They are Mr. Porter Erisman, Vice President of Corporate Affairs, Alibaba Group. Mr. Alex Fong, CEO of the Hong Kong General Chamber of Commerce. And Professor Ali Farhuman from the Faculty of Business and Economics at the University of Hong Kong. So without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Porter Erisman, Vice President of Corporate Affairs, Alibaba Group, to give his opening remarks. Mr. Erisman?
Optimistic sector of the economy, which is e-commerce, and more importantly, to see the entrepreneurs and e-business people who are helping to grow the economy, their own businesses, and improve the lives for their employees, their customers, and their communities. So I look forward to our discussion today, and congratulations to all of the members for reaching this point in the competition. Thank you.
We'll now call upon Alex Fong, CEO of the Hong Kong General Chamber of Commerce, to say a few words. Mr. Fong?
Mr. Erisman, ladies and gentlemen, this is my 2nd year to be the judge of this award. The Hong Kong General Chamber of Commerce is particularly pleased to be involved in this worthwhile project. As Alibaba is actually one of the mainland companies to join the chamber.
Professor Ali Farhuman from the Faculty of Business and Economics at the University of Hong Kong. Professor Farhuman?
It's very difficult for a professor to say something in 2 minutes, so I'll try my best. It's the first time I'm trying it. I'm indeed very thrilled to be here, and I'll tell you why. I think Alibaba and Alibaba's effort in promoting e-business is so fundamental to what we do in business. I bore you with a few pieces of statistics very quickly. All right. Today there are 170 million internet users in China, which makes it second only to the US. But interestingly, this represents only 13% of the population of China.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we've come to the most exciting part. The first winner of the Alibaba.com Asia Pacific E-Business Champions of the Year 2008 is Mr. Ansif Ashraf from Paradise Group in India. Congratulations, Mr. Ashraf. Now, the second winner of the Alibaba.com Asia Pacific E-Business Champions of the Year 2008 is Mr. Paul Greenberg from dealsdirect.com.au in Australia. Unfortunately, Mr. Greenberg is not able to join us today, so his representative, Ms. Rebecca Spain, will be receiving the award on his behalf. Let's give all our winners a big warm round of applause.
because the buyers will receive many information from different suppliers. When we as a supplier to reply the buyer's inquiry, do you have any techniques in writing the email to get their attention and interest to reply you? Because I got the problem is after I send the reply their inquiry, most of them will not reply me.
So you're the seller or the buyer?
I'm the seller.
Okay.
I'm the seller. Yeah.
So how do you get their attention? How do you grab the buyer's attention? Is that what your main question?
Yeah.
So why don't one of our sellers, maybe Ansif, if you can say, because the buyers are out there, they're getting all kinds of information, and they're trying to determine who to do business with. How do you get the buyer's attention when you respond to them?
See, I can understand one thing right now. I'm not disappointing you. The question which you asked me, I couldn't understand almost 85%. So you must concentrate on the language, how you interact with your customer, mainly for the Chinese people. Now the question which you asked me, I have to understand 100% from Mr. Paul. So this is the main reason. Okay. And the other thing is that the secondary comes, the first thing is that the customer should understand what you are trying to sell or what you are trying to do. Because I am doing business with China from last 4 to 5 years. So I hardly understand few things from the Chinese customers. And because of the language. So I'm not disappointing you, try to improve your language, the first thing. And try to be a buyer. Try to be a buyer with a few sellers of other countries so that you can understand how they are quoting. And the main thing is that you should place competitive pricing. Your price should be competitive. And the other thing, rest, if your price is good and your quality is good, you will not be having any difficulty in finding a customer. So you must focus mainly on the language.
Stephen, maybe you can add to that too. What do you do, how do you get the attention of the buyer in a way that they really say, hey, this is an email that I really think I want to look more into?
I think, as I said, the language is very important, and you need to reply what you need to know, tell the buyer what can you give.
See, internet is the biggest platform for the e-business, but it doesn't mean that we should 100% comply on the e-business through internet. We should be also cautious in all the sense. Like, we should not be doing business in internet closing your eyes. So it's better to concentrate and be confident on yourself with the person who you are communicating and doing business. So I'll suggest you that better to do the work with the trust pass or the paid members. So it's the matter of risk. That's all.
Okay, that's good advice. I think when B2B e-commerce started, some people said, well, I'm just going to go on and buy 10,000 tennis rackets. But of course, that's very risky. So the way we put it, we're kind of like a dating site. You don't just click on a dating site and choose to marry someone right online with a click. Of course, you want to meet face to face, know the person. Same thing is true with your business partner, so that's very good advice.
Can be used, recycled and used for making reclaim rubber. It is to be put in the boiler, then the strongest rubber is made soft, and with some softening oils, reclaim rubber is made.